that guy. Tweet at him. He's a real good friend of mine. The super homie coming out with me to Ascension 2. Now we got Super Atomic sitting down. What is up, man? How you doing?
I am
muted. You're muted.
I'm on though.
There you are.
I'm doing well. I drowned, but that's okay. I made it to like almost making it up. Apollo beat me. Apollo's good.
You win some, you lose some.
Yep.
Just like this set, somebody's gonna win and somebody's gonna lose.
I say, and they already both lost.
Yeah,
they're
these
losers
guys are both in
finals.
losers finals. So let's see how they're gonna do. These guys are do or die. Both of these people want a chance at that grand final shot. Let's see how Rayquaza is gonna go up. Rayquaza and Ryuga are gonna go up against Hackrou and 6WX. Not sure how often Hackrou and 6WX have teamed, but Rayquaza and Ryuga, these guys are static.
I don't know. I believe I was reading on Smash GG that they're both from Pennsylvania at least.
Okay.
So they should at least be familiar with each other. I don't know how often they team, in all honesty.
Yeah, also saying as Hackrou is not in Pennsylvania anymore. He's in Ohio for a little while now.
Oh, okay.
So.
This Smash GG still says Pennsylvania.
Okay. But also, Rayquaza and Ryuga, these guys haven't teamed at a major event in a while. You know,
right.
Their last big blow was SmashCon, and they got 3rd place at that. So
that was absolutely insane.
But there's a little rust right now on them. Let's see if they can shake that off and take this to grand finals.
Yeah, I don't feel like they have quite the luster that they once had back when they teamed at basically every doubles event.
Right. But right now they're doing a pretty good job for themselves, seeing as they're barely in the lead right now. If they can take away 6WX's stock, then they're in a really good position to keep this game going.
This is interesting because Rayquaza is really the only player that it seemed like when I watched 6WX and Hackrou earlier. Everyone wants to be aggressive other than Rayquaza.
Yeah. Rayquaza is definitely okay with taking that backseat whenever he loses Luma, and even if he has Luma in his hand, he's going to just chill back a little bit, just wait for those perfect opportunities to punish and throw to Ryuga.
Hackrou is going for so many up smashes right now, trying to give everybody the noggin.
Yeah, that's really what's been pulling through for this blue team right now, is taking those stocks with that up smash.
It looked like Ryuga wanted to get a footstool combo going. 6WX smartly not giving it to him. I know they battled at Outfoxed again in grand finals, and I believe winners finals. Yeah,
Ryuga actually took both of those sets over 6WX. So he seems pretty familiar in the Sonic matchup, and it looks like he's doing a pretty good job against Sonic himself.
And there's another great up smash right there, taking out Rayquaza's first stock.
Right now, red team in the lead right now with 4 stocks against the 3 stocks on blue team. 6WX definitely getting tossed around, getting hurt the most, but also Hackrou on his last stock as well. That should be noted.
I think he's kind of chilled out a little bit, tried to simmer down, trying to stop getting beat up quite so much.
Yeah. Definitely looks like Ryuga's there to stop him whenever he's trying to go in constantly. So maybe slowed him down. Oh, just a little bit though. Love that landing right there, coming from Rayquaza, actually pushing Hackrou away so he can focus on 6WX. But 6WX gonna get that win in neutral and gonna get some good percent as well.
That was almost a really, really good conversion right there off of the core and down throw. And the pin to win right there, gonna take out another stock and the up air.
Not gonna take it just yet though. Rayquaza's gonna chase him down to the depths of Smashville, seeing if he can get something. Another pin right there, going to take it out really quick. And you got to really respect how Ryuga's placing these pins because he's not hitting Rayquaza once at all.
That's one of the things that I've noticed about Rayquaza. I think it's more so Rayquaza staying out of the way and letting Ryuga function.
Just knowing when Ryuga wants to go for that, that's just good synergy and good chemistry.
It's so scary. Oh my.
Goodness. He said sit down for a second. Stop that spin dash. 6WX, I mean, like, he is very good at being mobile, but also then again, Ryuga's also great at up airing and taking stocks. So. Definitely communicating. I really like how Hackrou and 6WX, they take their time and they communicate. They assess the situation.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out what can we do better. Hey, how can we win?
And I think that's one of the biggest things about doubles. It's really easy just to be like, all right, you know what? We just got to go back into it. We got to hit them hard and hit them fast. But they're taking their time. They're talking about it. They're figuring out the situation. Like, where did we go wrong? 6WX, are you going in too often? Maybe I shouldn't throw as many up smashes.
Yeah, exactly. I think Hackrou is going in a little too much, and maybe too many up smashes. I think
it's not really hurting them though, right? I feel like whenever it's doubles, a lot more options become viable. As Constable Lemon said, it was a perfect way of
that is actually a really good way to explain it. The one thing is all right. So we are going to see a Lucina switch, but the one thing is throwing smash attacks out. Corrin has those super long range options that are really, really strong.
And I think that's what really hurt Hackrou, is those disjoints, man. Like,
yes.
Both Mario Bros suffer very harshly from those disjoints. So I feel like Lucina's gonna help him a little bit more just to get in and also to counter Ryuga, because Ryuga's doing a lot of work against 6WX and taking those stocks.
Yes, indeed. So. I like this. The switch should pay off for them. I would think.
One would hope. You know, this is losers finals right now. They only have one more chance to get to grands. You know, the one more set. You really don't want to drop it right here. Right now, it looks like it's working out pretty well. Let's see if Hackrou's going to keep up that kill power that he had as Mario, though. That's a really big decision, or the really big question, because he was catching a lot of landings with up smash. Maybe he can do that just as much with Lucina, but you never know.
Lucina, right? She has a little bit more end lag. She's a little bit less safe when she's just tossing them out there willy-nilly.
Tossing out smash attacks, yeah. You really want to be careful with those no matter what, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard for Lucina to get those smashes. So hopefully he can still keep it up with some gimps or something.
Great grab right there from Rayquaza. Everybody's just kind of freeze-framed. They're like, what do we do? He's got my partner.
I like how Hackrou went in and just went for the fairy. You know, he knew that he was going to hit 6WX, but he was going to get 6WX out of that bad situation.
Yes.
Sometimes it's okay to take the hit, man.
Oh,
but it's not okay to take that hit right there.
Taking the hit. Rayquaza taking a hit from his partner, almost taking him out.
And right there we saw Hackrou actually trying to shark with the up smash right there on the Smashville platform. That was really smart. That was going to be a really tricky option.
Oh,
but
good save.
Great save. That was
perfect. Good save right there.
Oh my goodness.
Woo.
And CWX going low. He wanted to see the bubble too. He's like, hey, what's going on down here? Is there a party? Like, Tom Nook, you got something over here?
There we go. We do see an up smash.
That's going to take it once again on that Smashville platform as well. That's just smart from Hackrou right there. He's not throwing it out just unintentionally, just saying like, oh, I need to get a hitbox out. So he's going to get a quick back air too on Rayquaza, taking out that stock. I like the evasiveness as well. Ryuga really wants to get Hackrou out of there, not just to get him off stage, but also to keep that stage control. Seeing as Rayquaza is a little bit occupied on that ledge.
Yes, he is. And yes, they do need to find the stock on Hackrou.
Oh man, blue team is doing a great job with those juggles right there. But once again, red team's going.
Oh no!
What? Yo, that was
grabbed him out of it, but he has
2
kill throws, so it's okay.
That was ridiculous stuff right there coming from red team. It's a lot of percent. That was like a really hard pummel.
The hardest pummel.
The hardest pummel. It's my new mixtape, man. Check me out on SoundCloud.
Hot and Ready, the SoundCloud rapper.
You already know, dude. Oh, and you saw Ryuga right there trying to be a little sneaky with
He's done that several times.
Spring.
I'm glad that Hacker has picked up on that. That's good recognition right there.
Yeah. Oh, man, right there, Ryuga trying to go for a landing punish.
Oh, no, that back air into the counter.
Double
the
kill?
Pin.
No,
not quite. No double kill.
But
great first hit nair from Hackrou. I really like this switch.
I think it's really working out in their favor right now. Seeing as they're going even right now with red team. You know, it was very close that first game, but right now it's looking like these guys are neck and neck. Who's going to take that lead, and that's whoever loses their stock first. 6WX or Rosa, and it's going to be Rayquaza right there.
6WX. Curb stomping on Rosa's head.
Real quick.
Oh, the honing attack actually honing in on his partner. And that up air is going to claim yet another soul today. He's
just barely.
Ryuga's killed with that several times today. It's not usually a move you see kill.
Yeah, that just maneuverability that Ryuga has as Corn is super easy for him to get up there and get that up air really quickly. Oh, that pin almost might have been
so
bad
many
news bears
smashes.
for Rayquaza by himself right now.
Switch paying huge dividends for the blue team.
We saw Rayquaza do this do a 2v1 against the low one in Zenodo, and it was very passive. So I'm not going to be surprised to see something like this, where he stands on that Smashville platform.
Oh no, he takes his time. He wants to wait it out. He's fine, just waiting it out. See, like that happens.
Things like that happen.
And this is a doable 2v1. It's tough, but it's doable.
Oh, but
not if you get caught by that back air.
Coming out from Hackrou right there. Hackrou looking really good and happy.
Look at how happy 6WX and Hackers look right now.
Yeah, these guys are really.
And then look at the other side.
Yeah, they're really happy with that change right there, and also Rayquaza and Ryuga having a little bit of dialogue themselves. You know, just talking.
Ryuga looks like he's kind of rolling his eyes, like, oh.
It was rough, yeah. You don't want to get hit by something like that forward smash, but it happened, man. Yeah. You gotta be ready for that.
He's got to quit down airing onto springs so he can get up smash. That's a bad time.
I mean, like, it wasn't getting punished until that point. You know,
I know.
It just happened that when he got punished.
It was the bait. They were letting him do it.
I guess. And there's that juggle that we saw. Beautiful conversions right there.
Yeah, this was clean.
but you saw like right whenever they dropped that, red team was there to get something like that and hold on to stage control.
That was the silliest interaction. Rosa up smash, the hardest pummel, the hot and ready SoundCloud rap.
That's the hot and ready SoundCloud rap combo right there. Hey yo, bro, check out my SoundCloud.
I can't.
We're gonna run this to Battlefield right now. I don't know how I feel about this pick for blue. It's gonna really hurt blue team. I thought for a second that blue team actually chose this, but this was definitely red team's pick.
Yeah, red team's choice.
So. Oh man, it's 6WX right now, walling both of these players out. Gonna really help get stage control for blue team.
You are absolutely correct. We're gonna see Ryuga just kind of play right there. He was sandwiched in between the two, but he's using his neutral there pretty well to cover both of his sides. I
feel like what the hard thing is for red team whenever it comes to holding on to stage control is that Ryuga is so confident and comfortable on that ledge that he really likes. I feel like he's giving it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants to be up in their grill. He's not really comfortable just chilling out. But that's going to be an early KO on Lucina. One gone within the first minute.
Oh man, right now.
This is so much pressure.
Hackrou in a really bad situation. It's really hard for Marth and Lucina to land. So, you know, that was perfect for red team just to push their advantage onto him and just keep it going.
We're seeing everybody fly on out of here. Tons of vertical play and aerials galore. Great up air from Ryuga. And the forward smash also coming out from Ryuga. And just forcing everyone basically forced to one side of the stage.
And finally Ryuga's going to lose his first stock of the match. He was holding on to it for a while. This man is definitely stock tanking. And it makes you kind of wonder who's stock taking on that blue team, you know? Like
maybe 6WX, he's got, you know, another whole stock above everybody else.
He's really been holding on to it for a while, but like he's also changed it around. I feel like at the beginning of the match, or the beginning of the set, he was losing his stocks pretty quickly. But now he's kind of changed it around. He's slowed it down a little bit.
Great catch by Rayquaza right there.
And a great catch from Ryuga as well.
Almost a double limb right there. I really love Hacker's use of first hit in air. He's using it much like a Roy would use it, where he's using it to set up into other options. You don't see too many Lucinas use that option. A lot of times it's more like fairs and bears.
Yeah, they really just want to space out with aerials, but Hackrou really wants to go in for that grab after that first hit in air, and it's a really good setup for that.
Oh, and falling out of the pin right there.
That's what happens when you're a little bit too close to Corn whenever you get stuck in that pin.
The optimal thing right there would have been to flip away, but he probably didn't want to interrupt his partner and get up in his face.
Yeah, once again, that's just like that knowledge, knowing that you don't want to do an attack towards your partner, and also Rayquaza was aware of that as well.
Oh, that was so good.
Also, great punish there coming from Hackrou. That's going to be the stock,
that blinding quick forward smash. Going to take him out.
Especially on Rosa being so light.
Getting the drag down fair into the ground, into the down tilt. And great back air from Hackrou. This is going to give some time for both. I guess they're both just going to stand on the opposite ends. Nobody wants to help their partner recover.
Hackrou has been doing a really good job of sneaking in those back airs whenever it mattered the most.
That up tilt.
Get that up tilt,
Good stuff. Rayquaza playing the patient game, very smart, waiting for his partner to come on back.
Yeah, they finally realized that they're at a pretty big deficit right now. Being even though that blue team's at 3 stocks, they still are very close to death percent. So red team can definitely turn this round with a counter like that.
Oh, gonna forward smash his partner.
Is 6WX gonna let him take the stock? I think 6WX wants to do this himself.
I mean, I think, oh, no. I was going to say, I think it kind of makes sense for him to hold on to it to such high percents.
I feel like you definitely want to trust your partner, though. You know, as long as you have 4 players on the stage, that's best for everyone, you know? And also, 6WX has been doing a really good job of stock tanking as well.
That's very true. So one issue is one grab from Ryuga, and he's dead.
Yeah. I mean, also a random aerial coming from even Rosalina right now with Luma, it'll be the stock. So he has to be really careful. Has to tread on ice, but if they can take 1 stock off of red team,
say he is doing a good job walking on that ice. And I think Ryuga might be getting a little antsy with his pins. Maybe just a little bit.
I feel like he's definitely slowing it down right now because it really matters at this point. Because whoever loses the stock first, they're going to lose the game. I think that's like a definite.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the team that's in 2v1.
Right.
Gonna miss that up air conversion. They really needed that. And the
that's going to be it. Rayquaza's by himself. I mean, if he can get a hit, he has Luma on deck right now, 113%. It's a lot of rage, but Hackrou is going to be really good at disjoining in those back airs whenever he's going for those commitments.
That's a really smart recovery by Rayquaza to make sure he's not going to get caught by that forward smash.
Right now, these guys are covering almost every single option on this ledge. I love that pressure coming from 6WX, and I also love Hackrou just waiting back.
I like that they're actually holding shield when, ooh, that was very smart.
Quick up shield, and they're going to take that next game.
I really like that they're holding shield. Hackrou, he's holding shield because he knows Rayquaza wants to shark with those up airs. All of Michigan can't seem to have figured that out, but,
but Hackrou
he can
right
show up
it.
today and figure it out in 2 seconds.
So Michigan better take notes right now because Hackrou is looking like he's finding the keys to go up against his Rosa, and we're going to see the Ike change. And I wonder why. What do you think? What do you think Ike has in store?
I think he wants the extra like raw power because Corrin has like these kind of light to medium hits except for the her high committal options, whereas everything Ike does destroys.
Yeah, I feel like
souls.
Their biggest problem was their lack of taking stocks. So hopefully it'll be good for Ryuga to get that power, but also then again Ike is going to be really really subjective to get hit by.
Also, Ike's throws are really amazing in doubles. They set up into a lot of like smash attacks and things of that nature.
We haven't really been seeing like a lot of smash attacks or things like that to take out stocks coming from Rayquaza. Rayquaza definitely just doing a lot more focused off stage, trying to get like Gimp's off stage.
So you can see it almost looks like they're more comfortable with this Ike switch. This is the team that kind of made their money back in the day. Ike lends himself very well to doubles, and a lot of his weaknesses are very much muted in doubles.
Oh man, right there, Rayquaza's trying to go for it all, trying to see if he can get an up real quick.
That was such a smart grab play by Ryuga. Unfortunately, Rayquaza was not able to find a follow-up. But great back air from Ryuga, and excellent up air from Hackrou. Lots of stray hits at this point in time. A little bit of 1v1. And we're going to see Rayquaza break it up and let Ryuga get back to the stage.
That's something Rayquaza really needs to work on, is making sure that he's able to protect Ryuga and make sure he can keep his back covered, because that's really what he needs to do, is just cover Ike's weaknesses so that Ike can prosper.
And what you're seeing here is Rayquaza is able to stock tank a lot more than with the Corrin, because Ryuga does so much damage, they have to kind of focus him down.
Yeah, they really have to focus down on Ike just so they can keep him in disadvantage, but that's going to be really hard for Blue Team because on the other side of it, Rayquaza is going to be holding on to his stocks, and we're already on almost 6 minutes, and Rayquaza still only has 65% on his first stock. Right. So he's doing a really good job of keeping staying alive.
Oh, and unable to recover right there. That's going to level things off somewhat.
Looks like still Blue Team's going to be just fine with focusing on Ike, seeing as they're only at 5 stocks and Red Team's at 4. And this is kind of the worst spread of stocks that you have for Red Team, seeing as Rayquaza has all 3 of his and only Ryuga on 1. Right.
As soon as, because it'll basically be a 3-1 as soon as Ryuga loses a stock.
Or as soon as Rayquaza loses a stock.
Yeah, or Rayquaza loses it.
So now we already have 3 stocks to 5, and it looks like 6WX is doing a great job holding on to that first stock, even though at high percents. He's just fine, and this is what Ryuga needs to do with Ike, is take that stock, but 6WX is too slippery. Yeah.
So fast, so much speed, elusiveness.
You know, one quick up tilt will take it, but I feel like he just needs to have that safety. That might have been a Gimp right there, but he's going to make it back.
And they are finally going to find 6WX's first stock. If they can take Hackrous' stock right here, that will help out quite a bit.
But for how long will Ryuga stay alive, seeing as he's the one that's in the thick of it for the most part? That's going to be a hard question to answer.
I think he's going to definitely need to take 1 from Rayquaza. Rayquaza needs to play it safe. And excellent catch right there from Hackrous.
That was a good pickup right there. This is a great conversion off of Sonic's down throw. That's the bread and butter for Blue Team, as it seems.
Looks like Blue Team has a pretty commanding control at this point in time. Rayquaza not being able to do quite enough to save his partner, and he's just getting stuck in disadvantage too much.
Yeah. And Blue Team right now on 3 stocks, very healthy percents. These guys are chilling just fine. Red Team right now on the last 2 stocks of bracket.
Great dash attack though from Ryuga, getting all of the percents right now. Rayquaza's got to be careful here.
Ryuga's also holding his own right now against Hackrou.
Excellent down tilt from Rayquaza. And the up tilt getting so scary.
Not just yet.
Ooh.
Oh, great pickup right there
yes.
coming from Ryuga.
He's
Now
still
we
got
have-
one more, though.
If they can take out Hackrou as soon as possible, this is perfect right now for red team. But then again,
This is going to be one of those 2v1s that's very, very doable.
yeah.
Not quite getting the sweet spot right there. Going to come back.
But then again, 6WX definitely has to commit to take these stocks. So if red team can just punish those commitments, they'll be just fine. But now it's just Ryuga against 6WX. Ryuga at 164.
Oh, my goodness.
A powerhouse against a very fast character. I don't know how this is going to work out right now. But this matters
I think
so much right now for red team. This
I
is their
think
tournament
6WX
stock.
just needs to play as non-committal as possible and make Ryuga approach.
But then again,
He keeps getting caught.
6WX is this aggro Sonic, man. He is not Wrath by a wide margin.
Oh, here we
That
go.
might be
this
it.
should be it.
No,
It's
not
not.
yet.
Gonna commit to the
And
quick
he's
draw.
gonna hit him with the side B2. This is gonna get him right back on the stage for free.
This is death percents for both players.
Oh, and Ryuga's definitely looking for that air dodge read. Uh-oh.
Ooh, this is so intense.
6WX just needs to find one of those up airs close to the blast zone. Or even a packet right there. There's going to be an
Gonna
up
get
throw.
the air
That's
dodge
not going to be
read.
it just yet. That's
It
going to be
is.
it.
Okay.
Great stuff coming to 6WX
Woo!
and Hackrou. Ryuga just
So close.
barely.
Oh my.
He was on the verge.
Sonic says let's do that again sometime. Let's not. It's gonna hurt my heart.
And it looks like